That night, Will got up to use the bathroom when he noticed the front door had been jimmied open. Two masked intruders in black had broken in. Without making a sound, Will grabbed a golf club and reached for his phone to call 911. He'd barely pressed one number when the intruders spotted him. One of them pointed a gun at Will, demanding he hand over all his money. Will didn't want any trouble. His whole family was asleep upstairs. He was ready to give them some cash just to get rid of them, but they complained it wasn't enough and went for his watch. Suddenly, someone charged out of nowhere and tackled one of the masked men. It was Will's oldest son. The female intruder with the gun panicked, waving it at the two men wrestling on the floor and shouting. Seeing things going south fast, Will raised the golf club, ready to take out the woman, but he stopped mid-swing. He couldn't do it. Not only that, he told his son, who had the intruder pinned down, to let go. His son couldn't believe what he was hearing but reluctantly released his grip, only to get punched hard in the face. By then, Will's wife had come out too. Seeing more people showing up, the two intruders decided to cut their losses and bolted out the door. The intruders were gone, and everyone was safe, but his son was furious with Will. They'd had the perfect chance to take down the criminals, and he'd let them walk. Will's cowardly behavior earned him contemptuous looks even from the young cop who showed up later. After the police left, his wife gave Will a look that was hard to read. It made anger well up inside him. The real reason he hadn't swung that club last night. He'd recognized that old .38 revolver instantly. It hadn't been fired in ages. Most importantly, he could tell it wasn't even loaded. So in that moment, he knew these two weren't much of a threat. There were secrets he couldn't share with his family. He needed to get out and clear his head, so he silently boarded the last bus of the night. There weren't many passengers. A Hummer came swerving down the street, couldn't dodge in time, and crashed into a roadside barrier. The bus jolted to a stop. 5 drunk punks stumbled out of the Hummer and boarded the bus. They chased off another male passenger and surrounded the only young woman on board. That's when Will smiled. Finally, an outlet for all the frustration he'd been carrying. He walked right through the middle of the group. The punks thought he was getting off, but instead, Will told the female driver to leave, then slammed the door shut behind her. Only then did the punks realize something was off about this middle-aged man.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
They thought he was joking. They had no idea Will meant it when he started taking them on with his bare hands.